Just don't turn that one on. Have you got the microphone? Who's got the microphones? Yeah, just down here, Shkil.
Thank you. Hello. Yeah, first of all, congratulations for great performance. It was seen that in the first session, you were dominating, your team were dominating, but later on Pakistan came up and they were started dominating. So overall performance, what do you say about what do you say about the wicket behave? Thank you very much.
I think obviously in the morning there was a little bit more turn. As the day went on, there was less turn from the surface, and then I guess Babar and Safraz really batted very well. They really applied themselves and looked to put us under pressure for long periods of time. I think if you look at the end of the day, I think it's a very balanced first day. That's the nature of Test cricket as well. Sometimes you're doing well, the other team comes back and you're fighting again. So overall, it was a good tough day of cricket. And then it's kind of looking forward to tomorrow and see what tomorrow we can do.
What did you make of the pitch, and how do you think it will play for the next few days?
The pitch, interesting. At the start of the day, I thought it was really good. Later on in the day, it got a lot tougher. So I guess for us, it's really making sure that when the surface is really providing something, we make full use of it and make the most out of it. And then when it does flatten out, really apply ourselves and make sure we're bowling in good areas for long periods of time. We've seen the Pakistani players are very good players of spin, and they really applied themselves and played some very good shots and kept putting us under pressure. So we just got to make sure we're on top of our game. The pitch is just making sure we understand what the pitch is doing and how the surface is playing, and we adapt to that.
We saw New Zealand adopting different approaches after you guys took 2 early wickets and grabbed the situation. We saw a left fielder was put on his knees. So what was the strategy, and how your captain was guiding you to take back that sort of rhythm?
I think the slip fielder had to be close because of the pace in the wicket. There's not a lot of pace in the surface. So I guess it was a necessity to make sure that the edges carried. And throughout the day, I guess for us, it's about finding a balance and a rhythm, and being able to, I guess, squeeze the Pakistani players and try and build up rhythm and get some more dots. So over here, I guess the nature is having in outfields and trying to bowl good areas for long periods of time.
Ajaz, you played matches in India and other Asian countries. How do you compare this pitch with the other Asian countries' pitches?
It's certainly different. I think obviously we saw the pitch change quite a bit considerably throughout the day. At the same time, it probably didn't have as much pace as you get on some of the wickets in the subcontinent. But in saying that, in the subcontinent, the red clay probably has a bit more pace and turn, whereas the darker clay doesn't have as much and is somewhat similar to this. So as a player, it's about adapting to the conditions and trying to make the most of what you do have. So when it is turning, when the ball is hard, it's really making sure you bowl in good areas and really ask good questions of batters. And then once it does kind of die down a bit, it's about bowling in good areas and asking good questions for longer periods of time. And it's not about going searching for wickets, it's about letting the pressure build and trying to take wickets that way.
What do you think Babar's drop chance hurt New Zealand more? Had that been taken, it would have been a different game today?
It's hard to say. I mean, you don't know if Babar gets dropped and Safraz goes on to get 160 or Salman comes in and bats really well. So it's very difficult to say, I guess, as a player. In saying that, Babar made the most of his chance and batted really well. He continued to put pressure on us when we were starting to build some momentum. And at the same time, we also put him under pressure and he soaked it up. So he played a brilliant innings, and that partnership was really crucial between him and Safraz. So yeah, it's difficult to say. Obviously, drop catches, no one wants to drop catches, and it happens sometimes, and that's just the nature of the game.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.